Hello, welcome to BB YouTubers. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I'm back and excited. Alright, well, let's get started. This video is about The Little Shop of Horrors and its remake. I've been on a little bit of a Little Shop of Horrors craze ever since I had the biggest role in a church production of the film. I was the always great spotlight operator. Yep. Looking at my Oscar right now. Well, I found out that Little Shop of Horrors is actually getting a remake, so I decided that I would share my useless opinions with a few people over the internet on how the movie should be made. So on to my first point. Cast a perfect Seymour. At this video's moment of release, Josh Gad is rumored to be taking the role, which could work, but I think there are better options. The first is probably dead Robin, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. There were actually rumors of a 2012 remake starring JGL, but that never panned out. JGL is actually my third choice for Seymour, not first. The second choice I have is the always great Simon Pegg. Pegg is, in my opinion, the most underrated actor working in Hollywood today. He can portray a bunch of different characters and emotions, and I kind of want to hear what his singing sounds like. Pegg was great in Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, and even The Force Awakens, so I think he could also be great in this film. My final and favorite choice for Seymour is actor/rapper Donald Glover. Glover is a great actor. Just look at The Martian and Spider-Man Homecoming. We also know he can sing. And he can also play characters like Seymour, with Community showing us that the best. So yes, if the casting directors could get anyone for this role, and they get Glover, that I would be over the moon. Now on to my second point. Keep the movie a musical. There is a chance this movie won't be a musical, which would be a shame as the original songs are fantastic. I'm going to mix this point in with my next point, how there needs to be something new to the story. It would be boring and pointless if they remade the original shot by shot, so add in some new elements, such as new songs. Don't change every song though, as some are important. The ones I think should stay are the prologue, Skid Row, Dentist, Feed Me, and 100% Suddenly Seymour. The other ones can be replaced. My next point, making the dentist correct. The dentist is a hard role to pull off as it's very 80s. So in the new actor, you want someone who can translate the character to modern day but keep it sort of ridiculous. This leads me to casting. Who do I think should play the wacky dentist? Well, it's obvious. Only Van Wilder himself could pull off this role. Deadpool star Ryan Reynolds. Reynolds can be very likable as an unlikable person, which is essential to the character. Also, Reynolds could add ridiculousness to the role, but not too much that it's bad. That's why I think Mr. Ryan Reynolds is the only choice of the dentist. Now, this part isn't what they should do, but what I think about what they did. So the director will be Greg Berlanti, who previously only directed Life as We Know It and the Broken Hearts Clubs for the early 2000s. He's more famous as a producer, as he's produced a number of CW shows such as The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Riverdale, Dawson's Creek, and Everwood. And he's even directed some movies such as Green Lantern, and Pan. So far, not too excited about the director choice. The main behind-the-scenes problem to me, though, is not the director, it's the writer, Mr. Matthew Robinson. Robinson has only written 3 other films: The Invention of Lying, Jerked, and Monster Trucks. I've never seen the first 2, but the third one alone gets me worried. Monster Trucks is a terrible movie. Hopefully he can pump out a good and semi-original script, though, by the time of release. Now my points are all small, so I'm going to breeze through them real fast. My first one is cast an unknown or a singer as Audrey 2. For example, if Kevin Hart played Audrey 2, it would be real distracting. Second, keep Audrey 2 a practical effect rather than CGI. Sure, there can be CGI elements, but keep it mostly a puppet. And finally, add the deleted song The Meek Shall Inherit. The Meek Shall Inherit was a deleted song from the original. It should be added because it shows Seymour's main conflict and keeps the story moving. It should be saved and get featured. And now for my final point. Do not, and I repeat, do not cast Rebel Wilson in the role of Audrey. She is actually in the lead for the role right now, and it's not that I'm against different variations of the character. Just look what I said about Donald Glover as Seymour. But this character is not comedic. Sure, the movie is a comedy, but Audrey's not a comedic character. She is actually the most tragic out of all the characters in the movie. So, and I don't think Rebel Wilson can pull that off. But if she does get cast, I hope she doesn't screw it up. Well, that's it for my ideas for the Little Shop of Horrors remake. Do you think any of these ideas will happen? Let us know in the comments below. Hi, this is Blake from BB YouTubers, and I just wanted to thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below. And yes, this is a picture of me with our local weatherman, Maclovio Pettis. You're the best, Maclovio.